Shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Abshai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. Bahasham Rachakwadash. My name is Jacobo from Plaintables Camp. This is the apostles' video. IUIC now teaches the name of the Lord is Yahweh. So before they were saying, Christ, and which we know definitely that's not his name, and Jesus. They kept calling on Jesus and Jesus the Christ. So let's listen in with it's the Holy Bible Defenders, the elder in Baltimore.
Endorse it to give it substance. You sign off on it. So what the hell?
This is the apostle reviewing the video.
What are you guys talking about? You're listening to Nate, and he, like he said in 2010, he called a meeting. We're going to agree not to call on the name Yahweh and the name Yahweh Shai. If I was a part of that thing, I would have got up and left, or I would have cursed him out, or I got kicked out, whatever the case may be.
Multiply thee exceedingly, and Abram fell on his face, and God talked. So he didn't know the name Yahweh, and he still got.
He did know the name Yahweh, or Yahweh, not even Yahweh. Now, why would this guy say Yahweh? Why would the guy? Because he's saying that's his name. This is confusion right here.
When you look it up, Esau pronounces it Jehovah. So while Yahweh, Esau don't pronounce it Yahweh. Esau pronounces it Jehovah. So where did he get that from? That's the confusion. Did the apostle say confusion? I think he said confusion. But Yahweh, I don't know where Yahweh came from, but I normally hear it might be, I don't know if that's Benjamites or Judah that be saying Yahweh. Well, it probably originally came from Esau anyway. But yeah, Esau say Jehovah.
And Abram fell on his face, and God talked. So he didn't know the name Yahweh, and he still got.
He did know the name Yahweh, or Yahweh, not even Yahweh. Now, why would this guy say Yahweh? Why would the guy? Because he's saying that's his name. This is confusion right here. Because every once in a while, Bishop Nate will say Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. I'll give you an example. And I did a video on this a couple of months ago. Go to IUIC Passover 2022. He's supposed to be in the hospital. He goes against the doctor's orders because his immune system is low. He said, the doctor said, he's telling you that in the video. I don't know which one, but I heard in the video. So take my word for it. He can say, you lied, you made it up. That's what you always do. That's what niggas do. You like Trump. You say I was a little girl, I'll sue you. We know about Trump, man. We know about him. We know how he gets down. But anyway, that Passover, he wasn't supposed to be at the Passover, and he went against doctor's orders. Most High had mercy on him. But he was a little nervous because when he did the opening prayer, he mentioned Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. And then he said that gives certain people goosebumps. He was talking about us, obviously. And then Kanai said it. I don't know if Kanai said it first. No, he said it second, if I'm not mistaken. Then Kanai said Yahweh, and then he stumbled on the word Yahweh Shai, but he said Yahweh Shai. Well, wait a minute. I thought these guys, in 2010, we're going to agree not to use the word. But every once in a while, he'll push the name out there, pushing Yahweh Shai or Yahweh. Never Yahweh. I never heard Nate say Yahweh. Why is this guy a member of IUIC? Why is he saying Yahweh? He's saying he didn't know the name, which, by the way,
he might be excited. Sometimes you get excited and you slip up and different thoughts run into your head and you make a mistake. But that is very odd to say. That's kind of a really big mistake, though. Was he being a smart ass saying Yahweh? I don't know what the context in which he's saying Yahweh. Well, he should be saying incorrectly Jehovah, or Yah, which is an abbreviation.
His name is Yahweh. No, his name is not Yahweh. You know who calls on the Most High in Hebrew Yahweh? Vocab Malone. Vocab Malone says Yahweh. So you know that's not his name. Let's go ahead and bring it back and listen to it again. There's some, what's the saying? Something rotten in Denmark. But it wasn't a covenant. It wasn't a covenant that was given to Israel. The first covenant he made a promise with them about the children of Israel, which is an agreement. The rainbow was a covenant between men that was given during the time of Noah. That was another covenant. The let me see. The circumcision was another covenant. 11? No. Brain for the Lord in. And why that came about when it was in the wilderness.
Make my covenant between me and thee. If you keep the law and walk before me and be.
It wasn't talking about. It wasn't. He made an agreement with him. He didn't make a. He made a covenant with him, which the word covenant just means a contract. He didn't give him the law, statutes, and commandments. He didn't tell him Passover comes on this day. David told me to come on that day. The Feast of Weeks come on this day.
Yeah, there's no record of Abraham. I believe he's talking about Abraham. Abraham, keeping the Feast of Weeks and the land Sabbath and the Passover. That stuff didn't come be revealed yet.
He didn't show him all that.
Perfect, I'm going to make a covenant with you. Not if you know my name, not if you keep my name. He said, listen, I'm the Almighty. I want you to walk perfect before me. And
okay, Yahushua, the Messiah hadn't been manifested yet. That wasn't given to him yet either. So what the hell is this guy talking about? Not if you keep my name. Right? That's like saying in version 1, it didn't have this feature. So why are we keeping the features that came into existence on, let's say, version 5? Like version 5 has all the features. So when Yahushua was manifest, by that time we had everything. We had the name of the Father, name of the Son, and we had the prophecies. And some prophecies didn't even come to pass yet until John gave his revelation. The revelation of Yahushua. So this guy getting ahead of himself.
I will make a covenant with you. Read verse 2 again. And I will make my covenant with.
And if he had the whole law, the part of the covenant is what? Go to Exodus chapter 20, from the first verse.
The name of the Lord is a foundational feature. All right. He wasn't just talking to a spirit with no categorization or title and name. He had a category, a title, and a name. So we could identify the source of creation, the Father, Yahweh. And he had his son, Yahushua, who everything was committed to.
Part of that, the commandments is to honor the name of the Most High. How the hell are you going to honor somebody if you don't know his name?
Yeah, this is foolishness. It's total foolishness. All right. We know the name of the Father, all right, and the Son. So we got Yahweh. This is how Esau say it.
Strong's H 3068. Yehovah.
Jehovah. They pronounce the wa with a V sound. That's much modern. The ancient way, the proper way is Yahweh. You would say wa. Yahweh. Let's do that one more time.
Strong's H 3068. Yehovah.
All right, proper pronunciation is Yahweh. Yahweh. H 3068. All right, that's where Jay-Z get his little name from. Well, it's a big name, but on him is little. All right, Hova. All right, which means present. He means he's present. He, yeah, or Hawa. Here, Hawa, present. He's present. He exists. That's the foundation of he's there. He's present. Source of everything that is and everything that ever will be. Yahweh. All right. Source of creation, the source code. All right. Proper name of God. All right. Of everything, of the universe. All right. Yahweh. He exists. Presence. He's present. He's omnipotent. What's the other one? Omnipotent. Omnipresent. And all knowledge. Well, all knowledge is omnipotent, right? If I'm not mistaken, you can correct me. Omnipresent. It says unpronounced. Okay, it's vowels. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's vowels or not. The way you pronounce the Most High's name is Yahweh. All right, Yahweh. What else we got? Supreme God, Ha Elohim, which culturally we would say Yahweh Elohim. All right, that's like a full name and title. It means he Elohim means gods, or not he the gods, if I'm not mistaken. Aha, Elohim, gods or powers, angels. Elohim, Yahweh Elohim. All right. It's an exalted name with a title, like it's calling like somebody the Father of spirits, right? It exalts the presence of the Father. You can well, what was it? Melchizedek, Malak Tazedek, King of Peace, Malak Tazedek, Malak Shalom, Shalom. Right. So the additions make, or not additions, but well, yeah, there was we have King of Peace. Like there wasn't, he didn't run a city. There was no record of a city called Shalom or Shalom on earth that he was the king of on earth. That was his title, King of Salem and Melchizedek. All right, King of Righteousness. That was definitely Yahushai. That wasn't no powerful angel. Well, he technically is a powerful angel, but that was Yahushai, right? Uh, King of Righteousness, Malak Tazedek. See, let me go. Hawa, exist, happen, occur. So he's omnipresent, existing everywhere, all at one time, visible and invisible, penetrating all bands and frequencies of light and existence. Present, all right? Omnipresent, omnipotent. All right. All together, brick cause all become past. All right. Can't get no deeper than that. All right. And we understand words, conceptually, because we look at a word, it goes to 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 a word. It's infinity. We understand words by experiences and emotions. All right. Yahweh. And then Esau replaced the Yah, or the Yod, not one jot or one title from anyone passing the law. In Matthew 5, jot goes back, or the iota goes back to Yah in the Hebrew / Aramaic. We got Yahweh. All right. The J, this would be a Y, Ahawah. Yahweh. All right. So that's the name of the Yahweh, the Father, and his son is Yahushai.